What's up, YouTube? This is Alejandro. We're here at another flip. This is the house I just bought 3 days ago, so we're on day 3 right now. Here's the front. Nothing's really happened here. I bought this property for $220,000, and it looks crazy. So we're really just still demoing, nothing insane. And I'll put some before photos up right now. This house, the owner had it for 30 something years. He had it fully paid off. He probably bought it, I think it was for like 80,000 back in the 90s. He did the bare minimum, straight up. He never replaced the roof. These wall colors look like baby vomit to me. And the flooring, if you can't see, this is VCT. This is essentially what they put in schools. It looks like a linoleum, but it's VCT. So we just finished up, we're finishing up demo. We already scraped all the popcorn. We got all the baseboards out. We took out all the doors, and I am putting in some light because this room had no light. There was only the switch, which initially controlled an outlet there. But now we're gonna have 4 can lights here, and 1 fan. We're also gonna be taking down this wall and completely getting rid of this wood. So initially there's a big wall here. We're gonna be opening this up. I'm gonna put up a photo of the rendering that we're gonna be using for the kitchen we're gonna be making. That's look much better. So right now we're in the process of figuring out if it's a load bearing beam or not. I gotta call my contractor and confirm. We're gonna chop this PVC. Go into the rooms. Let's go to the master actually. We got new windows coming. I have a big picture window. It's gonna be a flat piece of glass, gonna go right there. I already have ordered all the windows for 1,500 bucks. We're gonna be putting new flooring, obviously LVP. It looks horrible right now, but that's just how it is when you start a demo. I'm gonna be coming back here on Saturday and Sunday, probably to remove all the demo myself because I have nothing else to do and I love to work. Same deal here, we're gonna be putting in a light here, but the switch is already in because there was no switch before. Here's the restrooms. So in the restroom, the tubs actually are kind of new. This has gotta be like less than 5 years old, probably 2 or 3 years old. And you know, I'm at a tough spot because I'm gonna probably keep these tubs even though they don't look as nice. So, you know, this neighborhood, to get a high price house, there's a house, I can zoom in kind of, right here, that sold for $380,000. It's exactly 100 square feet bigger than my house, so it's like not even much bigger. This is 1,090 square feet. Sold for $380,000. His has the highest finishes all around, tile, super high-end fences, super high-end kitchen countertops. I'm getting very high-end, like my kitchen's gonna look crazy. I'll show you guys later. It's gonna be the highest, nicest looking flip I've ever done so far. But with these bathtubs, for me to replace them completely and put nice tile walk-in showers, is gonna cost me like $2 to $3 grand per tub. $4 grand, $5 grand total. I'm not gonna do it. It just doesn't make sense. Cause sure, I'm probably not gonna make more than $5 grand. Like, I think I could sell this place for $320,000, $315,000. There's a house with the exact same footprint, same floor plan, that is a little bit uglier than what mine's gonna look like, but it has tile tubs, and it's selling for $330,000. If I sell this place for $320,000, $315,000, $310,000, $310,000, big home run. That's a good amount of money. I'm having $100K of spread from what I'm buying to $320,000, $310,000, $90K. And I think I'm gonna be spending just under $50K remodeling the place. Same with these vanities. This vanity, I'm pretty sure is a Lowe's standard vanity. I'm just gonna keep it. This is like very new. Obviously there's trash all up on here. I'm just gonna swap this out, call it a day, get new mirror, and new light obviously. Toilets too are also brand new, so I'm not gonna change that either. So yeah, it's kind of what we're looking like right now. Going to the other rooms. These are both kind of small, nothing too crazy. These are same deal, new windows. These are all very old windows and new doors. But you know, this is gonna be light sanding, retexture, repaint. Painting should be done by the end of next week, and then texturing early next week. Exterior's gonna be done after that too. Same deal here, also a new tub. Like you can see how shiny it is. This is brand new. So it looks like he did the bare minimum. The garage is huge, but the power's off, so I'm not gonna go in there because you can't see anything. It's just full of trash right now that I gotta pick up. Going outside, we got a really nice backyard. We have a huge, not huge, it goes all the way down. We're like in the 1 in 500 year flood zone. We don't need flood insurance. So I don't think it's gonna ding it that much, if any, because there's like no real difference in, like, this house has been here for 50 years, never been flooded. And yeah, the siding's also in decently good shape. There's a few patches that the guy did. We're gonna have to probably replace like maybe a few 1x2s and a few small pieces of trim, and I think 1 or 2 little spots on the side over here, which yeah, right there, you can see it. But otherwise, I'm not gonna do anything outside. But this fence is gonna be fully replaced with a new wooden fence. I'm gonna do 6 foot, so it's gonna be a little bit taller. It's like really nice, going all around, fresh yellow pickets. And with this shed, I'm not sure what I wanna do. Part of me wants to just like put siding on it and call it a day. Part of me also wants to put siding on it, put a nice door, put an AC unit, and then call it a day and make it look really nice and insulate it. But you know, I don't know yet. We're gonna figure that out. There's all the doors that I gotta trash, throw out. But yeah, we're just gonna be painting this white and black. White and black, white and black. We're gonna kill the vibe of the neighborhood and make it boring because everybody hates flippers. It's so funny because like as a flipper, people either hate me or love me. Whenever I talk to people that are interested in making money and I tell them that I flip houses, they're always like jaw drop. What? How? That's so cool. You must be like a baller. I'm by no means a baller yet, but it's always funny. And then sometimes I feel like online it happens the most. When I tell people I'm flipping, they just like hate you. And it's so weird because none of this is easy and I don't even always make money. It's a huge risk, but people just get really sensitive about it. You're hurting my neighborhood, but you know, this place was never maintained. I'm bringing it up to the point where it should be for somebody to comfortably live here. Because, you know, part of me wants to also just like live or rent it out and do very minor improvements. But at the same time, rates are so high, it just doesn't make sense to buy anything. So here's my flip, day 3. So you can see how much we've kind of gotten done in 3 days. I expect this place to be fully done probably by early August. I initially would have wanted it to be done by the end of July. So exactly a month. That's like a month and a week is generally my timeline, but it's gonna take probably a month and 2 to 3 weeks, only because my cabinet guy is gonna have a delay because we're doing custom cabinets because we're gonna do a huge like from the rendering, I'm sure you guys saw, it's gonna be beautiful. And the supplier's just being slow. We also got 4th of July weekend, which is pushing everything back a few days. So it's kind of unfortunate, but you know, with these flips, you just gotta be ready for the storm. I'm obviously gonna cut costs where I can. We already have spent like 10 grand just so far on ordering a lot of stuff and getting ready. But you know, I have the roof, I have the fence, I have the windows to get installed. And then after we paint, get the fixtures in, get the kitchen, and it's pretty much done. You know, the bathrooms in these other rooms are gonna be pretty easy work. So really, I feel like we're probably gonna have a week where I'm just kind of waiting for the kitchen to be done, because my main contractor is actually quite quick. So that's what we're looking like. Thanks again for watching. I'm gonna probably post another video, I'd say halfway through the flip, so you guys can see like the process and how it's gonna be looking like as it gets a little more clean and as we get some new fixtures and stuff in here. But that's what I'm doing. This is how I do it, and let's make some money. If you wanna talk to me, I live in Austin, Texas. I'm gonna have my Instagram, you know, like, subscribe, do the whole thing. I wanna meet more of you guys, and I just need to be on top of that marketing and social media branding bandwagon. So see you guys in the next one. Hope you're having a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.